July 1st. I'm at Lehtinen Park. I'm at the northern little parking area off of Horse Hill Road in northwest Concord, New Hampshire. I took yesterday off from hiking because the day before yesterday I had a twingy hamstring, and I still went out anyway, but it was very short. It was only 42 minutes, partial run, mostly hike. Okay, yes, okay, I go this way. I was wondering, where the heck am I going? I've never been here before. I don't know where I'm going. However, I've looked at the, holy cow, none of that makes any sense to me. Trail goes that way, no blazes. But this goes this way, and this is the way I am a-going. So as I was saying, I had a twingy feeling in my hamstring 2 days ago, and I went out anyway the day before yesterday, briefly. 42 minutes of movement time, that was it. It was good exercise. It was not a long hike. A little bit of running, mostly casual hiking. And that was just at my local hiking trail. So I took yesterday off. I barely moved. I had like 500 steps yesterday. The last day of June. That was about it. And I believe this is the Contoocook River. I believe it is. Very still today. Very little wind. So I came from that way, parked over there up on Horse Hill Road. That is Lehtinen Park on that side of the river. I am heading into Mast Yard State Forest for a very good portion of my hike. I will go check out Lehtinen Park at the end of my hike. Alright, trail goes that way, but I'm taking a side excursion. I'm sure this just goes down to a tiny little beach on the river. The Contoocook River. Contoocook. Interesting. Whoop, my first time up close and personal with the Contoocook. I floated a river in New Hampshire many years ago. For the life of me, I have no idea which one. But I don't think I've really enjoyed any rivers up close and personal since I've been here in New Hampshire. Which has only been since, well, technically I got here on the night of Technically I got here on the night of January 31st. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is now a footbridge. I guess it can be driven across, but it's essentially just a trail footbridge. But this used to be a railroad trestle. It was, I believe, abandoned in 1960. It was the Boston and Maine Railroad, where I am about to go take my walk, my hike. It will be a walk and not so much of a hike, because I'm going to be on a flat railroad bed for a while. I'm sure that goes up along the river somewhere, but that's fine. I ain't gonna worry about it. It wasn't even planned at all anyway to come down by the river. So as I was trying to say, I got here on the night of January 31st. I did not have a place to call my home until March. And then I left. I was here for like 2 or 3 days. Sleeping on an air mattress with absolutely no furniture and just some boxes in the apartment. Then I left, went back down to South Carolina, stayed there for over a week, well, including the road trip down and back. Well, back was fast, down was slow. I took my time, stopped in DC, stopped in New York before DC. Anyway. Since I've been here in New Hampshire, I've not enjoyed any rivers. Power line cut, these are always pretty, aren't they? Alright, so as I was saying about the bridge behind me, that it was mainly a footbridge, that's totally not true, as this is a snowmobile trail, just like so many places are in New Hampshire. I hate unmarked side trails. You just gotta go explore them for yourself, I guess, instead of knowing where they go after looking at a map. I do have a map, but I know that that side trail is not marked. Well, look at that. It's 4:05. And up until I left today, I was feeling really good about my hamstring. It felt fine. I did not have any significant pain today whatsoever. 0 to 10 scale, I may have felt it as high as maybe a 1 or a 2, but that's it. But now, after I've been walking for about 10 minutes, it's about a 7, and I'm not happy about that because me thinks I need to rest it for days, several days, at least 2, maybe as many as 4 or 5, and I don't want to. Just started this steps challenge, and I want to hike every day this month. Before yesterday, I had hiked 13 out of 14 days in a row. Not 13 in a row, but 13 out of a 2-week stretch. I had no idea. I was looking through my hiking logs. I don't know what to call them. It's your activities on the All Trails app that I use to track distance and elevation gain and whatever else it tracks. I was scrolling through and looking at my hikes day by day, and I was like, what? June 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, up, day off. Whatever it was, right? And it turned out that it was 13 days that I got out hiking for a minimum of 42 minutes, because I have a local hike by my house, and sometimes I just want to partially run up the trail and set a record time to the pond, but then I casually hike all the way back. And even if I do that record setting run hike, I'm only running like 3 minutes out of 15. That's about it. Not really much running. I'm not into running. I'm into hiking. But it's local. It's very quick exercise if I don't get my butt out to a better trail somewhere else, a further drive away. I mean, when I having a local trail just less than 7-minute drive from when I grab my keys in the kitchen and walk out the door and get up there and open the door and I'm ready to go. 7 minutes. I utilize it, even if it's only going to be 45 minutes exercise, because that is definitely, definitely better than nothing. If you're listening to me ramble right now, leave a comment below. That would be awesome. Just let me know. I do appreciate it. I don't expect anyone to listen to my ramble. Oops, holding the phone with my fingers too far in front. I don't expect people to listen to all my ramble. But if anyone does, I do appreciate it. I really do. That's awesome. You're an all-star. You're a rock star. Remember for a while people were saying, oh, he's a rock star. You're a rock star. Like my boss's wife would comment how I was a rock star because I would make sure to get there early enough and get extra work done and stuff like that. In any case, I am right now going choo choo in my mind, sort of. Not really. Because I am taking the same path that the Boston and Maine Railroad took once upon a time. I believe it ended service in 1960 on this line, this particular line. But it was running as far back as, I don't know, I think the late 1700s. It won't be all railroad grade, former railroad grade. It'll turn into some different stuff in a little while. But for now, it's just a boring walk. And I knew that it kind of would be. But for the sake of my hamstring and not wanting to do a whole lot, this is good enough. I won't get much elevation gain here, obviously, but I'll get some steps, I'll get some mileage, and that's what I want today. My hamstring hurts. I thought a whole lot of really good sleep would help it. I really thought that would help it heal whatever's wrong with it. It's just a strain, that's all it is. But apparently it didn't heal it all the way, and I'm a little worried. I can walk just fine, but I'm worried about, like I said earlier, having to take time off. We'll see. Okay. I have no idea what I just heard. Okay, I know that right now you're looking at nothing. I'm trying to capture something if there is anything, but I don't know what I just heard. Here's what it sounded like. It sounded like, okay. This is what it sounded like. It sounded like a big guy, but I'm just using a guy, a man, as an example. It sounded like a big animal, hundreds of pounds, you know, like 250, 300, 400 pounds. Just got out of the shower or walked out of a lake and kind of did like a shake off, shake all the water off. Probably just a deer. I just saw a deer tail run off that way. Okay, but the thing is, the deer I just heard and saw for just but 1 second was fleet-footed. It was agile. It was graceful as it bounded through the trees. Oh my God, my hamstring's killing me. The animal that I heard, 400-pound, let's say, moose or bear shaking off all the water from the lake, and it just has this kind of rumbly noise. It was kind of like that, kind of like that. It was weird, but I saw nothing move. That's the thing. It was a lot of noise for like 2 or 3 seconds. Maybe that was the noise it made as it bounded away, like the bear I saw at Mountain Brook in Andover. Maybe it did bound away, because I didn't see anything move though. That's the thing. Anyway, hamstring hurts. Mouth rambling. I am half thinking all I want to do is turn around. This is not good. Alright, check this out. Like some concrete. And there's a differently shaped one sitting right there. Huh. That's weird. No, not a headstone or anything like that, unfortunately. Which would be pretty cool. I've got to imagine every tiny little cemetery with headstones still there has got to have T-O''VE, got to have. Every tiny little cemetery in the woods somewhere with headstones has got to have been seen by somebody in this entire state of New Hampshire. Every little cemetery has been found. There's not one out there that I would be the first one to find in over 100 years or whatever, 200, 300. In any case, ramble. I'm hiking on. Although it's not much of a hike today, because my elevation gain so far has probably been like 6 inches. Hamstring hurting. Carrying on. Definitely a multi-use area, as I see a mountain biker on his way up the trail. Not like you need to be on a mountain bike to be out here. This is so flat. It's so easy. I'll be honest with you. The guy was wearing a helmet. I have ridden my mountain bike, and before that, my BMX bike when I was a kid, on some seriously fast downhills that were roads, actual freaking roads with actual freaking pavement, mailboxes, stop signs, cars, and also later on mountains, seriously steep mountains. This nice mark on my leg is from a mountain biking mini disaster, wipeout, downhill with shorts on, scrape, real bad scrape, and that scarred area won't tan. I've got little ones. Another one on my arm right there. There's one on my back of my shoulder. Yeah, fun stuff. Wiping out downhill on a mountain bike, and I never wore a helmet. I don't think. Well, no, I probably never would. I was gonna say, on some of the hills around here, you'd want to. But I'm just gonna leave those hills for hiking, and I'm gonna mountain bike on stuff like this that ain't gonna be too dangerous for you. I just saw two more dorks with helmets on. Oh my goodness. I don't understand it. It's totally not being cool. And I know the argument will be, well, it's better to be safe than look cool. I don't know, man. It's not really about being cool. It's just, I don't know. Just being. These trails are flat. These trails are absolutely flat. You don't need to wear a helmet on a flat freaking trail in the woods. Yay, I'm back on the same bridge. Why is that? Because no, I haven't gone through my entire hike. I've aborted my hike. My hamstring pain. Actually, it's funny. My hamstring pain got so bad that I said, I need to turn around. I need to head back. I need to rest my leg. It's very disappointing, but I'm trying not to be disappointed. But a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. My sciatica flared up about 5 times worse than the hamstring pain. It is some serious pain spikes. This is like only the second time I've aborted a hike. The first time was because of mosquitoes and no map. I didn't know where the heck I was going. And the mosquito, well, even if I had a map, the mosquitoes, I think, mosquitoes and a combination of mosquitoes and not having bug spray made it real bad, real bad. And there was no way that I could keep going. That was the first aborted hike I've ever had. And then today, oh, not fun. Absolutely not fun. I don't like an aborted hike, but I gotta do something about the sciatica. I gotta try some exercises. Maybe they'll work. Maybe they'll work. We'll see. All right, so that was, in my opinion, a very crappy way to start off the month of July. I still went 2.5 miles. A lot of people would say, that's good. 2.5 miles, that's good. Elevation gain was only 62 feet. That was my smallest of the year. I knew it would be. I'm even surprised at 62 feet. I burned 626 calories. Pretty good. I didn't take a calorie number from my salad last night, and then early this morning, as I was still awake at like 5 in the morning, I had keto cereal with unsweetened almond milk. I don't know that was a lot of carbs, 9.5 carbs. 9.5 carbs, but I don't know the calories. And I don't know the calories from my dinner last night, which I had salad, but there's probably calories in. Is there calories in the Skinny Girl salad dressing? I don't know. All I know is I had 3 grams of carbs from this salad dressing, The salad all together had 7 grams of carbs because of the cucumber and the spinach. But all right, anyway, I was out there for 49 minutes, moving time, 49 minutes. I didn't stop very long anywhere, so I was always moving, essentially always moving. 49 minutes, 2.5 miles. As far as steps go for this July steps challenge, I don't know what it is, but it's about 2,000 per mile, so that'd be about 5,000 steps. And my hike was cut way short. 2.5 miles I went. My total hike probably would have been 6 to 7 miles, easy. It's not happening today. I need to make up for that big time. Oh well, it is what it is. 2.5 miles, 49 minutes, 626 calories burned. Better than nothing. All right, it's probably going to be the end of this video. See ya. I'm bummed. That was a bust. My leg, I don't know what's going on. Sciatica. Sciatica doesn't hurt as badly on hikes where I have to go uphill first. Pretty much every hike is uphill first, because you go up the mountain and then you come down the mountain. That's New Hampshire. That's generally New Hampshire hiking. And I don't think my sciatica reacts so terribly if it's a hike that's a normal mountain hike. But today that was flat railroad grade. That was flat railroad grade. Flat walking will affect sciatica and make it hurt a lot, I think. I gotta go try and do some exercises tonight because I need a better hike tomorrow. See you later.